Shia Rights Watch published its latest report of anti-Shia movements that occurred in March 2017. This report contains all acts of violence and discrimination against the Shia minority across the world. This report is complied by solid and internationally verified documents which have been collected by civil rights activists, eyewitnesses, and official statements. SRW will hand over this report to the media, the international human rights foundations, and the public opinion.
Shia Rights Watch reports on all acts of violence and discrimination against the Shia Muslims occurring in the period between February 25 to March 25, 2017. The report reviews many of the terrorist attacks carried out by the Takfiri groups against Shia Muslims, as well as the repression and abuse practiced against them by some regimes and governments. Shia Rights Watch stresses that in the compilation of this report, it relied on its own sources and some public sources, such as civil rights activists and human rights foundations across the world. The organization notes that it has refrained from mentioning some violations because of the lack of evidence, although it is certain that such violations occurred in some countries. Morocco. The Moroccan authorities arrested the Shia activists without mentioning the reasons for the arrest. According to field sources in the state of Morocco, it is known that the National Land Surveillance Agency took these Shia activists to an unknown place. The sources speculated that the arrest is a sectarian act and an attempt by the authorities to intimidate the Shias. Nigeria. Nigerian army storms residence of Shia cleric. Witnesses state that the Nigerian army attacked the building of the Islamic movement in the city of Katsina and attacked the people at the headquarters. There is still no accurate statistics on the number of victims of the attack. Syria. The Takfiri groups that surrounded the towns of Alfa and Kafria in northern Syria attacked these two Shia towns by targeting the city center with rockets and destroying public and private properties. Dozens of pilgrims to the holy shrines in Damascus were killed and wounded. Field sources confirmed that terrorist groups targeted pilgrims to the holy shrines with explosions that left dozens dead and wounded. Iraq. Iraq ranks first among the countries that are subjected to violations. These increasing and continuing violations negatively affect the demographics of the Shia population and contribute to the growth of terrorist groups. Reports confirmed that innocent civilians were killed by shootings and executions, roadside bombs, and suicide operations carried out by ISIS advocates.